You're listening to Talking Raptors on Raptors Republic. 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 Talking Raptors on Raptors Republic.
Hey, whoa, summertime.
The summertime.
Welcome to episode 23 of season 8 of Talking Raptors. Barry Taylor here with Nick Reynolds. What's going on, man?
Buddy, what a weekend.
What a summer. Well, yeah, for you especially. You got the big football match on Sunday.
Big football match. It's coming home.
That's
it's coming home.
Let's see. Broadcasting as always on Raptors Republic, raptorsrepublic.com. Shout out to everyone on the site.
Get your sixes. Come get your sixes. We got a six from here, six over there, six from the six.
Drake, here's your royalty money. He's been keeping busy.
Drake has been whining and dining. One of Bronny's teammates' moms. Unbelievable.
And you're telling me he shut down Dodger Stadium?
He shut down Dodger Stadium. Took a teenager's mom out on a date, buddy.
Did they like eat in the middle of the field then?
I think it was like by the third base line.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, looked.
Hey, Chavez Ravine, beautiful ballpark.
Buddy, that's imagine having that money where you show up at just courtside with LeBron and poaching fucking high school students' moms. That's incredible.
Yeah, I'd like to take a date to the Rogers Center actually and just open up
Yeah, it would be nice.
Little table center field maybe, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
That'd be all right.
Right on the fucking mountain, buddy. It would be great.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking hit the rosin bag, have a little calamari.
Why not? And you're thinking he might be dropping the album sooner than later.
It's. I think it's coming. Well, Dana White. I don't know if Dana White was drunk or whatever he was doing on some stream or something. He said I think Drake's dropping it.
Whoa. Okay.
It's Dana White. It's a big fight this weekend too. Big fight tonight.
There you go.
And he'll be there. But he Drake himself said that it's done and it's being mixed. You know, I don't know how long mixing will take. If you have got the money to buy out fucking Dodger Stadium for a day, you probably get a couple engineers to mix that shit.
I think you could hire multiple.
Yeah,
with that budget.
Yeah,
sure.
An engineer per track. Get it done in an hour.
Thing one.
Well, lots has happened despite not being in the playoffs. There's stuff going on.
Yeah, there's mostly bad things actually. Nothing's.
Well,
we got the fourth pick. That's great. But then
let's start with there. That's some positive. That fourth pick, that was great.
That was huge.
Seeing Fred there also representing was the best. Like that was a very feel good night, and it felt very like we deserve that after the season of
the production was very weird of that whole thing though. Like they do the pick and then were they supposed to say anything? Like, do you know what I mean? The camera just went to the representative,
right?
And Sweden Cash's was by far the best when she was just pissed. She's like, oh, fuck me.
I saw that, but I was also like, yo, how many first overall picks do you guys want?
Yeah.
Like, what do you had Anthony Davis. You've got, like, what do you want?
Yeah, no one wants to play in your city. Sorry.
Yeah, like, that's not the lottery's fault, for God's sake.
Yeah, well.
But whatever. That's fine. She can be pissed. It's her prerogative. Also, Ben Wallace, is he now 70 years old? How did he become?
Got old, man.
He looks good though. I gotta say, but the salt and pepper looks good on him. But he just aged far quicker than he looks older than Akeem Olajuwon.
Yeah,
which is doesn't make sense.
I don't know what it happened with Charles Oakley too. Like one day I'm like, holy shit, you just got gray hair now. What the hell happened?
Yeah, interesting.
Getting thrown out of MSG.
Man, Dwayne Casey though. I mean, that guy's. He's brought the good luck charm to Detroit. Like
it's the Rock.
It is the Rock. It's that goddamn rock. That for sure. Again, is the first question I'm sure Cade will be asked. Is like, how do you pound the rock?
Yeah.
And what are your thoughts on pounding rocks?
This is the Rock Cade. I'm pretty sure you heard about it. He said, no, I'm 19 years old. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. Anyway, hey man, that's whatever. I don't mind the Pistons. I'd rather the Pistons.
It's good for Dwayne Casey, man. I love that dude.
Enjoy.
Have fun with Cade.
It's great. How do you feel about the fourth pick? And now getting the fourth pick is amazing, right? So it looks like probably Suggs will fall into that spot.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. There's a couple stupid fucking teams in front of us, so hopefully someone does some dumb shit and takes a flyer on somebody and
right.
And we, I don't care who we get. It's a good enough pick. You guys figure that out.
Yeah, exactly. And as they always have, the Raptors brass are saying we're just going to take the best player. We're not.
As you should.
Yeah, which is absolutely, I agree, the way you go. You just take the best player available. Who gives? You figure the rest out later.
Always take talent, and then you figure it out after. You can make trades, do whatever you want, package your second rounds, whatever.
Yeah, and then there's been a bunch of rumors about packages for the pick.
There's some disgusting rumors,
So,
Barry.
okay, first we'll start with the one that was like had so much attraction online with the Wiggins and Wiseman and Golden State's pick for Siakam and the Raptors pick.
Yeah.
What's the Siakam disrespect online is out the fuck control.
People don't watch games, man.
Listen, and hey, I will fully admit, early in the season, I was like, I would like them to go to another option at the end of the game.
Yeah.
But I think that should just be a rule in general in basketball, is that you switch it up a couple times, unless it's Michael Jordan. You know, you don't go to the same guy every single time, because then teams just know that, right?
Yeah.
All that removed, I would never in a million fucking years trade Pascal Siakam for anything that anyone suggested anywhere. Well, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
What is happening?
I don't know. It's people don't watch the games, and honestly, like, it's different when me and you get mad at a game winner, because we watch every fucking game ever played, right? But if all you're seeing is this guy, a highlight clip of this guy missing 5 game winners, then you don't realize that this guy defends everybody.
Yes, he's extremely athletic.
It's insane. He does. He's like our number one playmaker.
No, it's just, and to say that for Wiseman and Wiggins, there's just no logic to that. It doesn't make any sense. It's the dumbest shit ever. And yeah, I agree. Everyone that's suggesting that, you do not watch basketball.
No, and
you do not watch this team.
Why do we want James Wiseman? Steve Kerr doesn't even like James Wiseman.
That's the other thing too. Okay, so then another thing that's being rumored is like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander packaging that and a pick for the Raptors pick. I would do that every single day of the year, and it's not just because the man is from Hamilton, but it's
he's amazing.
He's established.
He's amazing.
I don't get all like, okay, yeah, it's the top 4 picks this year. It might be like, the LeBron draft where 3 of the top 4 picks are, franchise Hall of Fame players or whatever, but it's like, I would take established talent over potential 99.
And he
do you know what I mean? Like,
it's not like he's even done growing. Like,
no.
He's going to get so much fucking better.
Yeah. My reaction to that is, why in God's name would Oklahoma City do that? There's no reason the Thunder would trade him for a fucking draft pick, which they have everyone else's pick for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Like, what?
I think the thinking behind that, like, I don't agree with it. Why would you just piss away a guy that is gonna be your, he's your franchise player. You have him.
Yes.
You got a franchise player.
Yeah.
But I think what the thinking behind that is, he's gonna be too old by the time this rebuild process bears any fruit.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. But imagine
that's what people are thinking, man.
it must be.
I don't agree with it.
Mm-hmm. But imagine dropping him in with like OG and Siakam and Fred, right? Or maybe one of them has to be included. But I don't. It's crazy to me the value people have on these draft picks. I just don't get it.
No, it's insane.
Because there's just so many stories of players not panning out to what they thought.
Dude,
like,
we live in the 2K generation. When I do my GM, that's the first thing I do. I trade all these fucking guys that I hate, and I get draft picks, and I sim until fucking Bronny's in the goddamn league, buddy, and I draft LeBron James Jr.
There it is. Amazing.
That's what people are doing, right? Like,
it's crazy. But whatever. The 4th pick is great. It's amazing. Like, I'm very excited. All that said,
that was, you know what? It was worth it this season.
Okay.
You know what I mean? This being in Tampa, this fucking shithole, it worked out. It's fine.
It balanced out. I'd say. I wouldn't say it worked out. I'd say it balanced. It's
balancing.
out.
It could work out great depending on who we pick and how they turn out. Like,
hey,
could look back 3 years.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean? Jalen fucking Suggs is goddamn Jason Kidd, and we're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And the other interesting thing, too, is read a couple articles or media people tweeting that the Raptors is saying whoever they draft has zero impact on how they're going to handle Kyle Lowry too.
That's great.
So there's still a chance he comes back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I have a weird feeling that him and DeMar are
the Lakers.
They're on the phone. I don't know if it's the Lakers, but
well, they're golfing. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was amazing. That's a great Instagram picture.
Yeah, totally.
The most Compton shit I've ever seen, guys.
Man's got a toque.
You're wearing a toque, bro.
It's the best.
It's got to be hot.
I really would love to see him on the Lakers. That would be
DeMar at the Lakers.
Yeah. Fire. He could be going with, of course, like you said, DeRozan. But man, if anything, these playoffs have shown every team that didn't trade for him fucked up.
Yeah.
And now his, price of brick's gone up, right? Like, how many teams were like, oops, like, why?
This whole playoffs is just Kyle Lowry making more money. That's
exactly.
what it was. I'm like, God
really
damn it. Jesus
really
Christ.
Is.
Let's go, George Hill. Pick up the pace, buddy.
It really
costing us money.
Really is. So, hey, man, we've said this all season. Give him 2-year legacy contract.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's do that. But if he goes, it's gonna be tough. And a lot of teams are gonna want him now because they're just like, fuck.
We got to do the fucking feel good. Like, even if it's just one more banger of a year, you know what I mean? Give him the money.
Yeah.
Get back to Toronto. We're going to have fans in there.
Yep.
And it'll just be, and whoever we, draft with that 4th pick, you get a year of mentorship under the fucking greatest Raptor of all time.
There it is.
Like, that's valuable too.
I love it. Of course, the other gigantic elephant in the room is, as of recording this afternoon here on Saturday, Masai Ujiri has not resigned.
No, hasn't signed. Well, maybe he signed and no one's telling nobody nothing. Who knows?
What's your guess and how are you feeling? Like what percentage are you feeling that he's coming back?
Oh God. Oh my God. 80%.
80?
I'm 80% that he's going to come back. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to say 90.
Whoa.
I still think he's coming back.
Yeah.
I do. And I just think he's doing exactly what he's supposed to do, but he's also doing exactly what he's the best at, is negotiating.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's the greatest negotiator in the NBA, in NBA front offices. Like he is the best negotiator, and this is what he's doing. That's what I tell myself.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're not wrong. He's definitely fucking negotiating.
You know what I mean? Like he's doing I'm not trading Kyle Lowry for shit right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like, yo, I'm going to get what I want, thanks, and I'm going to get exactly what I want, and we're going to do it when I'm ready, kind of thing.
Okay. Just what do you think the holdup would be then? What are the sticking points of this negotiation lasting well into the summer?
I think he's waiting till the contracts officially expire.
I think it is.
Okay, that's what I don't understand either, because some things I read said it was end of June, but then other things said end of the playoffs. And then I read something the other day, it was like end of July, which can't be right.
Well, that would make sense because of the draft, right?
And then you read stuff too that he's still scouting for the Raptors, and Bobby Webster's like everything's the exact same with how he's handling.
Yeah. It's not like he fucked off and is not answering people's calls, right? Like the BlackBerry's on, but he's there scouting.
He's still working.
Yeah.
He's working.
For the Raptors. Yeah.
Yeah, right? So it's like I just think he's waiting till what you should do is wait, put all of the pressure on them and squeeze them for everything you deserve.
Mm-hmm.
So
field offers from everybody. Wait till the last minute.
Yeah. I mean,
throw in a fucking cargo jet. Let's sign the fucking paper.
Exactly. Yeah, because this is literally what he does. Like his free agency record is okay at best. His trades are for the most part amazing, but it's his negotiating that's miles above everyone. So that's what I'm telling myself. That's how I sleep at night.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the cards are gonna fall where they're gonna fall, and we just gotta hope for the fucking best. Yep. Yep, that's gonna either make a fucking really nice day or fuck up a whole weekend, buddy.
There's gonna be a lot of drinking, no matter what the decision.
Exactly.
Is, right? It's gonna be celebratory or blackout. Let's just forget everything for a while.
Yeah. I gotta erase this from my mind.
And then little things that don't really help in the situation. Jama left.
He's gone. Why is he gone?
What happened? He's going to
he's going
go with the Warriors.
I mean, on paper, in my brain, it just looked like a
Lateral.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like he's getting anything different.
No. So that is.
That's not a good sign.
That's scary.
That's not a good sign.
Like Sergio's gone, but he's going to be a head coach.
Mm-hmm.
Back
That's
home,
nice.
that's good.
That's nice.
And fucking Nick Nurse is getting sued, man.
Nick, so I missed this story. You were telling me about this. He's getting sued by his former agent.
Yeah.
Also, he's with Clutch Sports.
He signed with Clutch Sports.
Fucking
Probably didn't even tell his old agent. Just stopped answering the fucking calls.
Good Lord.
He's being sued because he did not give his then agent, I guess,
the heads up.
The money that he negotiated for his deal.
Oof. Okay.
And so in my brain, he's like, I think Clutch can get me more money. I'm going with Clutch. They got him the money. And then the other agent was like, what? Hey.
That's tough.
What's going on here?
That is tough. It's a tough game out there.
It's a fucking,
it's
a fickle business.
It really, really is. Well, best of luck to him that way. We'll see what.
Yeah, he's got the money to fucking, give him.
He's fine.
Give him the percentage.
He's fine.
Maybe Masai's arguing that, like, hey, listen, my boy's getting sued. You're gonna have to pay for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good point. He's just looking out for everyone.
Yeah.
Right now.
That's what he said at the beginning of the year. Want to make sure everyone's taken care of. Well, I don't know. So we have gaping holes in our coaching staff.
Mm-hmm.
A little lawsuit action, and I'm sure Nate will be back.
Maybe not though, because there were rumors about him kind of being a shithead.
Yeah, but Nick Nurse said that's all bullshit.
Oh,
so did Freddie. Freddie was like, no, that's nonsense.
Okay.
But you know what? The hearing that and like just seeing him on the sidelines there, I'm like, he does look like a dick a little bit. Like,
yeah.
Does look like a.
He got fired after one season too.
Yeah.
That's not a good look.
No.
And Jalen Harris.
This is very fucked up, man. Listen, all I know is he has a hurt foot, and I assume some sort of painkillers or something that he took. He was not allowed to take, and that's considered like a Percocet or
interesting
things like that. You're not allowed to be taking those things. So
man, well, it's a year of suspension, right?
Fucking awful, man.
That's rough.
Horrible. Like people are acting like he's a drug addict and shit, and I'm like, I don't think so. I mean, if he is, I hope to God he gets help and
yeah, of course.
And there's people around him. The funniest tweet that I saw about this is someone tweeted that he's from Texas. That shit was lean 100%. So I'm like, that is great.
So just to wrap all of this up, how are you feeling as a Raptor fan right now? Where's your head at?
I feel good, man.
Yeah, me too.
I feel good. I'm not worried. I'm not bothered.
There's a lot of big positives right now. There's the draft pick. Bobby Webster's locked in. OG Anunoby is like ready to take shit to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm good regardless of what happens. We got even if we're trading that asset, who knows what we're gonna do? But we got shit we can. We have things that we can get better.
Yes.
Next season. Do you know what I mean? Right away, we got things are in place regardless of what you do. So I feel good.
Hey man, we were at rock bottom. Let's go. We're on our way back up.
Yeah.
Feels good.
Thing two.
The playoffs in general, man, I don't know. Watching NBA playoffs and not giving a shit is the best feeling in the world.
Just enjoying basketball.
Wow. Maybe the playoffs are always this good, but holy God, it's been amazing.
It's really good.
Really, really enjoyable. So many stories. Yeah. So many narratives. Shout out to Kevin Durant.
Shout out to there's a book coming out. Fuck, I wish I really remember the guy's name. But there's a book coming out. Basically, it was about like the bubble and all these things, and a lot of it is about KD and Kyrie.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they got like the dude. It's a journalist. Like he's a journalist for real. Like he was saying that the Nets pay for houses for like women.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Like you got a girl. I want my girl to have a house. And I'm like,
Okay.
all right, cool.
Okay. Hey, what a franchise.
Yeah.
What an
And
organization.
apparently, Katie likes the reefer.
I believe that.
He's like, he smokes way more than you think he smokes. I was like, that's fire, yeah.
I could say, hey, that could explain like the paranoia Twitter rants every once in a while, right?
Yeah. And he was a big toe away from winning that fucking game, man.
That was something. But yeah, he answered a lot of critics, I think. Obviously, he does need a super team to advance in the playoffs. He can't do it on his own. But you know what? He had a nice shot. Nice try.
Hey, man.
Made some buckets.
Give him one guy that wasn't injured. He would have got the job done. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I'm just being a dickhead. Paul George. Hey, man.
Can't make fun of that dude.
I don't think so.
This time.
He avenged some.
Which sucks, man. I love talking shit about Paul George.
I don't know if I would go as far as okay in the playoff P, because he hasn't won anything yet, right? But he did what he was supposed to do. You know, like
he was a goddamn superstar.
Yeah, he was amazing. Like,
you can't ask anything more from that guy.
Exactly. He was fucking amazing.
Like when you look around without Kawhi, you're like, what do you expect is going to happen? Yeah. You have a goblin at point guard. Like, what do you...
And then now the finals going off. A couple things about the finals. One, the camera they're using. And apparently I saw some camera person, geek, whatever, not geek, but like someone in the know, posted that what they're doing, it's called shallow depth of field, basically. So it's like it's like a super 4K HD of like everyone close and then the background's blurred.
Right.
It fucks me up. It looks too real.
We don't need it on fans.
Yeah, exactly. It's too real. Like it's like there's fat Phoenix Sun fans sitting in my living room.
Yeah.
The entire fucking game.
It's too much.
It's crazy.
Show me the player's shoes or something. Like, I don't want to see these guys like that. Don't.
It looks cool when they're doing the sideline reporting, when they're interviewing the coaches and that, because you're like, oh, there's the coach, and then everything else blurred up, right? But man, what technology! I gotta say,
it's buddy, it's soon we're gonna have just VR and we're gonna be fucking put a headset on your courtside,
calling for the ball.
Yeah.
Right? Speaking of sideline reporting, Rachel Nichols,
closet racist.
Listen,
Rachel
who
Nichols.
knew she was a piece of shit?
Oh, wow,
crazy! I didn't realize she had the entitlement as well, like the whole Diane Sawyer thing. Did you see Jalen Rose's daughter?
Go off,
her TikTok?
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't realize like she was related to Diane Sawyer and then has that like inside track. That's, man.
Isn't it always that?
Yeah, I guess so. Like, fuck.
Isn't it always some privileged fucking
crazy
closeted racist that gets into somewhere where, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some sort of nepotism that got you in there, or
just bananas. And then that apology was
not an apology.
Fucking trash. Like trash.
Yeah, you didn't even say sorry.
No, and then that wasn't fair to Kendrick Perkins and Richard Jefferson. Like, they shouldn't have been put in that position. You know what I mean? They're just like why were they talking more than her? Also, like, what the fuck?
Was very, very insane, dude. It's I don't know, man. It's rough, buddy. I'll tell you what. Being an England fan, this shit all. You're like, God damn it. Well, this is ESPN showing their like colonization shit, right? Like
crazy.
You know, like these are my black friends. They say I'm good.
Yeah,
how can I be bad? You know what I mean?
Yeah. She's just a piece of shit. Didn't see that coming.
That was
I mean, not completely shocking, but here we are.
Yeah.
Just like not because of her specifically, but just when, like you said, someone's in that position. There's sometimes things happen that are bullshit to get them there, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So
big time in entertainment, right? Like, it's just rife with fucking people like that. So smile in your face and talk shit behind your back. It is, you know. Yeah. I don't know. I just don't even understand how you can cover a game that is 95% black and then be racist.
It's tough. And then speaking of pieces of shit that have come to light, Scottie Pippen. What the fuck happened to Scottie Pippen?
Scottie's got a book to sell? What the fuck is going on?
How much money does this man... How bad does he want this book to sell?
I don't know.
Like just burning every bridge.
But didn't he call Phil Jackson racist? He's like, that play was racist?
Charles Barkley had the best reaction where he's like, I feel sorry. He's like, I'm embarrassed for him. Like, I know he wants to sell a book, but you're burning every single bridge possible.
The Last Dance fucked him up. That's what it is.
Yeah, it is too. The one cool thing that Barkley said though is he's just like, he was like, listen, man, he's like, we are in our 60s. He's like, it doesn't matter what we did anymore. Like, it was great at the time, but now it's irrelevant. So like, why are you still talking about this and like holding beef and shit? Which is, again, Charles Barkley should be some form of influential leader or some shit in America. The Last Dance, though, because you and I were talking about this, I guess it is just because it's a new generation of people saw it. Because if you grew up watching that, everyone knows about that he sat out that game and then he postponed his surgery till the regular season. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It just broke him, I guess. Like, it's fucked.
Yeah, he can't handle this shit.
Right.
You know, you were there. It was Mike and Scottie, right? Like that was the thing. You know what I mean? Mike's the alpha and the B guy is fucking Scottie.
Yeah.
But he's like, he wants more credit.
And listen, there's no shame in being the number 2. Because look,
to the greatest basketball player of all time. What are we fucking talking about?
Everyone's number 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then, because you look at Milwaukee, they don't have a number 2.
No.
Right now. Maybe they will when they get home and shit, but like, yo, you need a number 2, you know?
Yeah. You need a Scottie.
Exactly.
You need a fucking Scottie, man. Exactly. Like, Pascal was Scottie to Kawhi's MJ. That's what it was.
Yes. Crazy. And then the finals so far, like, as of recording right now, the Suns are up 2-0. Okay, Chris Paul is just MVP hunting to the point where he's not even passing the ball.
Yeah, he's being a little weasel.
You know what I mean? Like, okay, I kind of get it. Where like he's like, yo, fuck you, I'm getting mine. Like, I'm deserve this or whatever. Like, like, okay, but like, yo,
you got Devin Booker over there, brother. Like,
Devin Booker's kind of the reason you're here. Right now.
Pass him and especially when he was on fire and he looked him off like twice in a row. I was like, what is happening? And it's only with a lead too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's only doing that shit when they got the lead, and you're like, he stole a fucking rebound from Aiden, and oh man,
yeah.
Like, I love that dude, but you're like, he does these things where you're like, this is why motherfuckers hate you, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Even DeMarcus Cousins yelled at him at the end of that game. He's like, that's why no one fucks with you, bro.
And then, of course, Suns and 4 guy might be the highlight of the playoffs.
Yeah, that guy should get an action figure.
He does.
He's got his own action figure?
Listen, okay. One of the agencies we work with Comedy Records, represents Devin Booker. And and my buddy who works there is from Phoenix. So I was like, oh, Suns and 4 guy. He's like, dude, Devin Booker, as everyone knows, posted on social media, where's this guy kind of thing. Yeah. And that was also the best when some people, I think it was like Richard Jefferson, a couple others, like, I don't know about this. It's like, yo, fuck you. Like, those Denver fans.
He wasn't just starting beef with people.
He went to sucker punch him and he got the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah.
Like, we need more of that in life.
Yeah.
Like, that needs to be more prevalent.
Absolutely, yeah.
If you go to sucker punch someone, you get the shit kicked out of you and humiliated.
And your boy. And your fucking boy is getting a few fucking toms too.
This is the future we need.
Well, like, as I know it, and like, I don't know, this could be fucking made up, but apparently, like, D-Book was like, we got to find Suns and 4 guy or whatever.
Yeah.
And that dude had already slid into Devin Booker's DMs and was like, yo, bro, like, I ain't trying to be like show Suns fans in bad light, and I apologize. And I'm like, this guy's the best, bro.
Amazing. Well, Devin Booker's the agency went and found the guy and like hooked him up with like courtside seats, swag, all that shit.
Fuck yeah.
And now it's funny because anytime I watch a Suns game now and you see all these lunatic fans just wearing jerseys, no t-shirt, I'm like, oh, they're all Suns and 4 guys. Like, they all want to beat the shit out of everyone.
Oh, they'll fight you.
But listen,
they'll throw hands, buddy. Phoenix, Arizona.
Listen, if
do you know he also took a selfie with Jamal Murray?
Really? Fucking right.
Yeah, dude, he got a selfie like recently, like a couple days ago. He took a selfie with fucking Jamal Murray.
The man's a legend. But they apparently are making an action figure or have made one of
Fire.
them. Like, it's, come on.
I'll buy one.
Highlight of the playoffs.
Yeah, it was incredible.
Highlight of the
Those kids gotta, like, how do you feel that you got the shit kicked out of you? And then the Jamal Murray, whose jersey you were wearing, he took a picture with the guy that kicked the shit out of you.
Oh, that's fucking great. That is good. So, all in all, again, watching these playoffs and not being emotionally invested is extremely enjoyable.
Yeah.
I gotta say.
Bullies are getting knocked out. It's fucking awesome, man. And the games have been amazing. There's been maybe
so
3
many.
stinkers all fucking playoffs.
So many amazing games. And then the one thing, who do you think right now is, if you're starting an NBA team, who is the one guy you'd take right now, like today? Like not who's the best, but you're like, he's the best guy right now.
In the league?
Yeah. If you're starting a team tomorrow, you can take anyone in the league right now. Who do you want?
Shit, I'd probably take Giannis, man.
But I'd take Luka.
Yeah.
That guy is fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, he is.
His team.
This is obviously
shit.
recency bias. Yeah.
Yeah, but just watching him, the entire game revolves around him. The entire fucking game revolves around that man.
Well, we haven't talked about that. What happened in Dallas there?
Yeah, that's interesting too. There is a lot of zaniness happening behind those scenes.
Yep. So I don't think he like Rick Carlisle. I mean, if he did,
apparently not.
He would be there, right? So
Apparently not. I mean, I think everyone knows that Mark Cuban just wants control. You know what I mean?
I mean, he has a lot of say in the basketball operations for sure. But it was that what was that dude's name? Bob Vargulis or?
Yes, he was like the middleman.
Yeah, but that guy's was a professional gambler before.
Listen, let's not worry about that.
And,
right?
and one of the stories was fucking Luka yelling at Rick, who runs his team?
Yeah,
You or fucking Bob, bro.
Yeah. Yep. No, I mean, hey, listen, we're all professional gamblers on some level or another, right? So let's.
Yeah, Luka would be 100%. That's a great choice to build your fucking team.
He's crazy, man. Crazy.
Yeah, he's amazing.
He and Trae Young. Holy fuck, man.
Thank God, those that talk will be with them forever. They got traded for each other, but seeing Trae Young, you're like, you shut some motherfuckers up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right. And a lot of Hawk fans got to be less panicked, where you're just like, we get, and then it's like, no, you got a guy who's also unbelievable. So
he was so cool in the playoff, man. Like that's
buddy. He's ready. He's there. He's already here.
Shivering and shit. Come on, baby.
Yeah, and you look at those two and Devin Booker, fucking...
The league is in good hands.
The league is in extremely good hands.
They're all so young. They're all so fucking wicked, and they're just going to get better.
So great. So, yeah, all in all, really enjoying these playoffs, I got to say.
I have a tickle in my throat.
Okay.
Jesus.
We got thing 3.
Team Canada.
Oh, God. Heartbreak City.
That
Heartbreak in Victoria.
Listen, that was a lot.
Yeah.
That hurt me a lot more. I mean, that Andrew Wiggins takeover.
Buddy, that 3 was... I screamed.
Me too, yeah. Yelled.
Yeah.
Loudly. And as, talking about guys exercising demons, that guy's... He can be like, yo, what do you want me to do? Do you know what I mean? I literally single-handedly took over a game and got us into overtime.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the team couldn't close. But...
Lack of bigs hurt us bad.
Bad.
Fucking J Balvin, who I thought was a goddamn reggaeton singer, was killing us, man.
Yeah. That and no outside shooting. And it was just this... Oh, painful. Fucking painful.
Nikhil Alexander-Walker looked amazing. I love that kid.
Love him. He looked awesome. Dort looked amazing. Wiggins looked really, really good. RJ looked really good in spurts. And it's just fuck, man.
They just gotta play together more, man.
It's true. It's 100% true.
Just build the chemistry. All these other teams, it's the same fucking people that go. Other than the U.S., but it's a little bit different when you're sending the top 5 guys to fucking play the sport in. You know what I mean? You can have satellite pieces around those guys and.
Yeah. No, that was. I mean, man, son of a bitch. You know,
whose team is that?
This year
Yeah.
team? Yeah, I would think it was RJ Barrett was supposed to be.
It's supposed to be his team, and I'm sure Wiggins thought it was his team.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And those are the type of things that you're like, who's your MJ? Who's your Scottie? You kind of got to figure that shit out, and it's hard to do with one training camp and one tournament.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. It was just, again, like it is for the last few years. It's like, oh, well, they have so much talent. We're fine. Don't worry about it. And then it's just like, no, that
Heartbreak.
doesn't matter. And fuck, man. Yeah, just everything The goddamn last play call. Nick Nurse's last play call.
It was amazing.
Unbelievable. Unfucking believable.
What a call.
In
and out, too.
In and out.
Yeah.
Like, listen.
Wasn't meant to be.
I'm getting sick just even talking about it again. I don't even want to fucking discuss this anymore. It's frustrating as fuck.
Yep.
Hurt a lot.
Yes.
A great deal. It fucking hurt. And for sure, Jamal Murray wasn't there. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander wasn't there.
Dylan Brooks wasn't there. And Chris Boucher wasn't there. But it's like, Greece didn't have fucking Giannis Antetokounmpo. Do you know what I mean? Like, a lot of teams didn't have fucking guys there. So, that... It's a disappointing result. And
it hurt. It hurt a lot.
Yeah.
Like, it hurt a lot. And, I haven't talked about it since it happened. And now I feel like bringing it up is just... I have a lot of suppressed rage.
Yeah, it was...
that I hadn't dealt with.
It was fucked up. It was... it's a goddamn shame, man. And it sucks with Olympic basketball. You got to wait 4 more years, right?
4 more years, yeah. Well, 3, actually.
3, right. Because the pandemic took a year from us.
The under-19 boys are fucking fire.
Yeah, and the women are good.
The women are 4th in the world. Like,
well, we got great representation in the Olympics.
Yes. No, the women are...
Thank God. Yeah.
It's the same with fucking soccer. Like, let's let the women handle it, I guess. Cause
we're our men aren't.
They ain't fucking...
You ain't cut up for this.
They ain't doing it. So.
Plus, I mean, I don't know if you're paying attention to what's going on in Tokyo, but...
Yes. Yeah, hey, maybe we don't want anyone there.
Yeah, maybe dodge the bullet there.
We saved lives. Yeah. We saved lives.
Yeah.
But again, man, just shout out to Andrew fucking Wiggins, man. Like that.
Good for you, bro.
He shut a lot of motherfuckers up, and just like it was legendary. It was goddamn legendary.
It was.
Just
that the last like 50 seconds, minute of that game was fucking incredible.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was really like what a fucking treat. And then it ended in heartbreak. You're like, oh.
Yes. Yep. But hey, man, the future. I mean, I don't know. We say this every 40 years. The future's bright. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Let's just follow the women. We'll
Listen, the future's always bright. It's just we have problems in the present.
It's just what future do you want?
Yeah.
It's not. So okay. Fuck whatever.
They'll get there eventually. One of these years, we'll end up there.
Goddamn.
Thing 4 for the thing 4.
Speaking of the Canadian women's basketball team, there is a commercial.
There we go.
Okay? An animated commercial.
Riled up. We should have changed the order of this, buddy.
There's an animated commercial for DoorDash that features the one and only Kia motherfucking Nurse.
Yep.
And it's about her neighborhood. And guess what it fucking opens with? A picture of City Hall in Hamilton, goddamn Ontario.
Nathan Phillips Square.
This is how you make a fucking animated commercial or promo or whatever the fuck this stuff is with a Hamilton native. You know what I'm saying?
Just Google Earth, man. You don't. It's not a...
Buddy.
This shouldn't be a deep dive here where they have to... Oh, we have to send scouts there to figure out what Hamilton... like, it's Hamilton. It's
Listen, and the crazy thing was, I didn't... Because it says, actually, in big letters, Hamilton on it, right? But I was just... It was on in the background, and I looked over, and I noticed City Hall, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, that's fucking... And then, like, Kia Nurse, when she goes home, I was like, here we fucking
This is
go.
how you do it, DoorDash.
This is what I'm talking about. All right? This is Tangier Hoops. Take notes.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Fucking log on and check out what DoorDash is doing, because you ain't in the same fucking world. All right? You're not in the same universe. Tangier Hoops. You're not quite there yet. You got some nice looking animators, but, do the research.
Just,
Put in a little effort.
It's not that hard.
Okay?
That's a Google. That's just a Google.
When you're doing a segment on the Canadians, maybe check out Basketball Canada's website for reference, right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, you really could just
You could ask the man.
You could call their agents or
could do a lot of things.
message them on Twitter or something. There's
Anything.
There's no reason to...
You could basically
fuck that up.
Basically, what you could do is you do what DoorDash did, and you fucking step up and you throw Hamilton, goddamn City Hall at the front of the commercial, and you let the rest happen as it does. You know?
Yeah, because I was like, oh, maybe DoorDash got more money, and I'm like, no, it's it's a fucking bank.
It's a goddamn bank.
You got all the money.
Yeah.
You got DoorDash's money in your bank.
Listen, It was just nice to see.
Shout out to fucking DoorDash.
Shout out to DoorDash. Shout out to Kia Nurse. And just, I mean, Canada's women's team is absolutely fucking stacked. So looking forward to that.
They'll wash the fucking disappointment.
Yeah.
Away from.
Again, man, basketball and soccer, we're in amazing hands. We just let them do it.
Yeah. Sit back and watch, fellas.
The fucking men can figure it out when they're ready.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Also, Nick Nurse was non-committal on returning to coach that team. So.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him. He's like, why the? He's like, I don't fucking know. This team's cursed.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, he fucking. Because that floor didn't do much, eh? All the luck ran out on that floor.
Okay, so what they did to that floor too. Like, I don't know if it's because it's international that it has to look like a fucking like Soviet hockey rink or something, but holy shit, it looked fucking
it looked like a community center.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Like who?
Yeah. That was a YMCA with a little bit more paint on the fucking court.
What? Like that? You can't.
There must be rules where you're not allowed to do certain things.
FIBA's like, it has to look like shit.
It has
Just so you know, guys, it has to be covered in advertisements and look like shit.
Yeah, and also here's refs, and you're not getting nothing.
Yeah,
fuck you.
That was the other thing too. We didn't even mention with the men's game with that fucking flagrant call.
That was insane.
Like, that wasn't even real. Like that. Two of the refs were like, no, that's not. And the guy's like, no, it is. Just like, all right.
This guy was on a Scott Foster shit.
Yeah, really was. But yeah, that court just
not how I remembered it.
I think, and also like, I know whatever it was, 2002, when they put, or was it the Crosby goal? Maybe it was the Crosby Olympics, I guess, where they put the Tooney. No, I think it was 2002.
I think we do that every fucking time.
But listen, it ain't fucking working.
Put a Tooney or a Looney under there. Yeah,
like it worked.
Put a quarter.
It worked for hockey, but like hockey, we all know we probably should be winning anyway. Okay, so we don't need these fucking Toonies.
We're USA basketball, and that's what
right. So
the Canadian hockey team is.
We're good. We can stop with putting our change under these.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Put a fucking Timbit under there, buddy. Put the rock. Take a chip of Dwayne Casey's rock and put that on the fucking court.
Now we're talking.
Think five.
Okay, this is kind of a shameless plug.
Got some no, buddy. It's first of all, it's happy birthday, bro.
It is Comedy Records' birthday today.
Happy
That's right.
fucking birthday,
July 10th.
11 years strong.
11 years strong. We've been going. So yeah, thanks to everyone who's been supporting us for 11 years. And again, kind of a shameless plug, but we often. And we're very grateful. People hit us up and be like, hey, how do we support Comedy Records? Is there anything we can do besides going to live shows? Here's something, okay? On Thursday, the 15th, we're going to be dropping, and I believe this is the first time ever, but you never know when it comes to the internet because you can be like, hey, this is the first of its kind, and then someone's like, no, I did this, and you're like, all right, so I don't, but according to the company we're working with, this is the first of its kind. We're dropping an NFT.
Oh, shit.
All right. And it's going to be an NFT of a previously unreleased album. It was our 10-year anniversary album. It features everyone on the roster, including you, sir, Nick Reynoldsson.
Yeah.
It's got voice of the podcast, Monty Scott. It's got K. Trevor Wilson, who is Squirrely Dan on Letterkenny. It's got all of us. It's got Dina Jackson from Scarborough. It's a whole roster.
It's got Arthur Simeon, who was a fan favorite on one of these episodes.
Yep. It's got all 13 of our comedians. It was an album that was previously only, and it still actually is available on vinyl and exclusively on SiriusXM, but we're dropping this as an NFT Thursday, July 15th, and there's actually going to be 3 versions of it, and 2 of the versions I think are going to appeal to Raptor fans specifically because the first version has individual basketball cards of each person on the team and a poster of the team. Everything is autographed digitally, and the artwork is done by none other than our boy Casey Bannerman.
Shout out to fucking Casey.
So we've got an NFT dropping. It's a very limited, extremely limited. It's the album. It's autographed basketball cards, autographed basketball poster. You can check it out. We'll put it up on our social media. And yeah, if you'd like to support, and God knows, basketball fans, we all know about the NFT world because of Top Shot. This is our first NFT, and pretty sure it's the first ever comedy compilation album as an NFT.
There you go. Making history.
All right.
We said Top Shot can go fuck itself. We're getting in the NFT game our damn selves.
We're going on our own terms. All right. So yeah, if you're interested and want to support, check out our Twitter feed, and we'll be posting that. And it's limited edition NFT comedy album, basketball, autographed cards, poster, artwork courtesy of Casey Bannerman. And it's something we're kind of pumped about and proud.
Very proud of it, man. Make sure you guys go get that. The album's fucking hilarious, and all the artwork is fire.
Listen, I'm not on the album. You know, Tim and I produced it, so obviously I'm biased, but it's fucking fire. All right, it is goddamn fire. It's like 7 minutes from 13 of the best comedians on the planet. Never mind in Canada. It's goddamn amazing, and you can't hear it anywhere else. You ain't getting this shit.
No.
Other than this NFT. Or vinyl, if you're a vinyl collector. But digitally, it's an NFT, and it's dropping Thursday, July 15th. If you want to support, or if you just want to check it out, we'll throw it up on our.
And you know
Twitter
what?
feed.
I think my track on that album is actually is about me getting blackout drunk, it's a true story. So
it absolutely is. It's about the Toronto Blue Jays winning the playoffs.
Yeah,
too.
that's what it's about. And if you want to know how I got the scar on my fucking head, that's it's right there in that album. Go check that out.
Yeah, thanks for checking it out, or supporting, and that'll be available Thursday. And we just appreciate everyone. Even just checking out the Comedy Records albums on Spotify is dope too. So thank you.
You're listening to Talking Raptors on Raptors Republic. Talking Raptors on Raptors Republic. Thing 7? Not yet. No. Only 6.
We did get a couple Twitter questions. We appreciate people hitting us up because this was kind of a last minute thing. Let's
before we get into the Twitter questions, we're still doing the chicken sandwich. I don't want people to fucking freak out.
Right. No, that's right. Yeah, that's good.
That is still the plan. I think we're going to do it around the draft. Mm-hmm. And we're going to fucking eat fucking 15 chicken sandwiches.
Yeah. And you're going to make one.
And I'm going to make one.
You know what I was actually thinking about that as I was driving over here. We should almost just make just a chicken sandwich episode.
Yeah.
Like it's the chicken sandwich episode.
Yeah.
Just keep it simple.
We'll force Raptors Republic to put it on. Can't wait for the comments on that one.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone will be welcome.
Yeah, super pumped. They want to hear.
No, they're going to love it for sure. Okay, first question. Post Martinista. Which Raptor do you think is the most sensitive lover? Is it Freddie G?
That's one of the funniest questions ever. Sensitive lover.
I mean, I think all time it's got to be Serge Ibaka, but present company we're trying to include here.
Yeah. Well, Is he? Well, what was the question? Sensitive lover.
Sensitive lover.
Is Serge sensitive, or is he?
I think he's very sensitive.
Is he there to fucking handle?
I think he's
business.
I think he's a sensitive. He looks after the women's needs.
Yeah.
Or men's needs, whatever. Whoever
he's fucking, man. They're going to have a good time.
Whatever.
They're going to feel loved.
Exactly.
I'm going to go OG, man. He's got a fucking Axe or Old Spice thing called Skateboard and Roses.
Right, that's
so
a
he's,
good point.
he's going to have the flowers.
Yeah. That's a really good point. I'm going to say Fred VanVleet, actually, just because he knows what it means to he appreciates the little things in life. And he knows what it's like to earn things. And,
right.
So
right.
he
will make sure you reach orgasm, is what you're saying.
Yes. He's gonna look after you. Andrew Williams, who do the Raptors draft, and what do you think the record is depending on the pick, assuming we don't make trades? I don't know. Everything you read, it kind of looks like Jalen Suggs, right?
Yeah.
So
it's really what the fuck the teams in front of us are gonna do, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So Suggs, Green, Mobley. Either way, I'm fine. We're winning fucking 55 games.
I think they're back to a 50-win season next year. And I don't know. It's exactly like you say. Who's picked before? But everything so far, based on what people are saying, it looks like Jalen Suggs, which nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
Nothing wrong with that. Marcello. What's up, Marcello? Have you guys got your vaccines, both shots? You're double vaxxed, right?
I'm double vaxxed. Moderna man.
Yeah? How did you feel after?
Destroyed. I thought I was going to die. The second shot, I was good. I was like, oh, you guys are all pussy for that. And then about 6 hours later, I was watching the Da Vinci Code because I don't know why. I had never seen it. And, throw on some Tom Hanks, see what's going on.
Can't go wrong.
And I literally thought I was gonna die, and I started sweating. I had the chills. All my dreams were about the Catholic Church. I don't know. It was not a good movie to watch while having fucking hallucinations. And I was, and then the next day I was like kind of fevery again.
Whoa.
And really tired, so I slept all day. And then the third day after.
What?
Sore arm.
What?
And tired.
What was your first shot?
Moderna.
So you did 2 Modernas, and the second one did that to you.
Destroyed me. My first Moderna was nothing, like a sore arm, maybe a little bit. You know what I mean? But
wow.
That one affected my girlfriend. The first one affected her more. Like her neck was all the way to her. She had pain all the way to her neck and shit.
Okay.
Tired, and then she also got a little chills, but she bounced back a lot faster than I did.
Huh. My first one was AstraZeneca, and then I got the notification to get the second AstraZeneca a couple times, but I didn't do it because for work going to be traveling to the States like in October probably, if not, not sooner than that, but October anyway. And they had the whole thing that came out with like the Bruce Springsteen concert and shit where they're like, oh, if you have AstraZeneca, you can't get into this shit.
Fuck right off.
I was like, yo, what the fuck is happening now? Which apparently that's not a thing anymore.
Right.
But again, I don't want to risk it, so I'm waiting to get my second one.
Moderna,
which
Pfizer.
is Moderna, and July 18th is my second one. But man, I've heard some crazy stories about people's second shots, like crazy.
Yeah, it's. I mean, take the next day off, 100%.
Yes.
Like that's what my advice would be to anyone getting their second one. Take the next day off.
Right. Hearing a lot though, but then there's some people who are like, no, it didn't do anything to me. So who fucking knows?
Everything what they tell you is like, it means your immune system's fighting. I'm like, I'm dying.
Yeah, I was my first one. The first one, the AstraZeneca, I felt like high for a day.
Yeah.
Like I just felt like I was high. I just literally felt high.
Yeah, and also speaking of high, weed helped a lot.
Yeah, that's actually how I snapped out of my vaccine high. Was I just smoked a joint and I was fucking, it like leveled me out. Yeah. And I was like, all right, here we go. Yeah, so shout out also to everyone getting vaccinated. We're getting, feels like
the Blue Jays are going to come home and the Raptors are going to be here. Buddy, let's go. I'm starting to do comedy again. Shit is happening, guys.
Unbelievable. James Saunderson, how many times has Masai Ujiri thanked God that Budenholzer chose Milwaukee over us? Not only because he's a terrible playoff coach, but because he always looks like he just smelt a fart. Well, man, you know what's crazy?
He looks like the Pepe the Frog meme.
That's good.
Like, that's how I see him, and he looks like a frog of a man.
Interesting.
Yeah.
We've said this many times, either maybe on this podcast, I don't know, but for sure in conversations with friends, is Budenholzer's not a good coach.
He doesn't do anything.
Like, he's fucking terrible, right?
Yeah, he doesn't do anything.
He does the things he does screw shit up. Do you know what I mean?
Did you see what the Kendrick Perkins clip?
I don't think so.
So it was a clip of this is Kendrick Perkins, where he's like, "This is the dumbest team in the finals in finals history," is what he called the Milwaukee Bucks.
Really?
He called them the dumbest team. So anyhow, the clip was it was Monty Williams talking to DeAndre Ayton.
Oh, I've seen that. You've
seen that when he's like, "Look at me, man! Like
Yeah. That's the best.
You're down because you have a high standard for yourself. Go reach that standard. Like pumping up a young kid." The way like a father figure would, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Then the other clip was Budenholzer like, let's get out there, play loose, play free. You know what I mean? Have fun.
Yeah.
Which is not entirely fair because both of those are sent out by the team, but it's kind of representative of what's going on here.
Yeah. The one thing though that's crazy is that they've made the finals now, and the first 2 losses are not on him. Like, they're all completely on Holiday and Middleton.
Yep.
So he's getting so even if they lose these finals, theoretically he might not get fired. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is like, it's fucking, if I was a Bucks fan, I'd be furious. Like, I'd just be like,
you did a lot of people fail their way to success. That's what's happening here.
Fuck, man. Yeah. Whew. But what,
I just hope, man, he stays. They lose, he stays, and then Giannis starts to get pissed.
How could he not?
He starts to get.
He doesn't have a number 2, and he's got a coach that there's like, hey, you used to work with Pop. It's like, cool. That doesn't mean anything.
No. That's the coaching trees don't.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nate. That didn't work out for his Nick Nurse coaching tree there.
Yeah. All Enterprise. Would you trade the 4th pick for Shea? Don't say I'm from Toronto. Gilgeous-Alexander. I would, but I'd worry what would happen to Barry if opening night he's introed as being from Toronto.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander from Hamilton, Canada.
Yeah, we mentioned this earlier. I wouldn't even.
Yeah, I would do that.
Fucking hesitate, of course.
Yep.
And again, just for reference, on Basketball Canada, he is listed as from Hamilton.
And he's actually in Hamilton right now working out.
Oh, well, I wonder what he's doing there. Final question, Sean Conrad. Did you all try the Burger King Nashville chicken sandwich or what? I know you didn't. That's for sure.
No, but dude, like the Chick King, this was the Chick King.
They're making noise. Okay,
but it looks a lot better than that fucking.
They're making an effort. All right.
Weird sub of a fucking sandwich they had before. I might get drunk and have a little new chicken sandwich from Burger King.
It was okay. When I worked in radio in Toronto, the station was literally across the street from a Burger King. So we often got Burger King, and that chicken sandwich was not as bad as it looks. I agree, it looks like
it's not a good sandwich. I'm not doing this again. This is it's bad. It's not good.
All right. Okay.
It's like you would never get that over a McChicken. It just would not happen, dude.
But what if? But there's
you cannot tell me it tastes better. It does not.
If you put enough mayonnaise on it, it's okay.
You put enough mayonnaise on a lot of things, Barry.
Yeah.
You just like mayonnaise. That's not. You just has nothing to do with chicken sandwich.
I know. Well, it's a conduit for the mayonnaise. Is the Burger King chicken sandwich, and it's long.
Someone tweeted it. It's like it's just a vessel for the sauce, and I'm like, it's perfect.
It's very true.
But the fucking vessel is garbage. It's like your boat has holes in it. You wouldn't sail it.
No, it's true. You're right. Okay. Thanks to everybody who hit us up. We will be coming back with a full chicken episode. Looking forward to that. Burger King, I don't think is going to be involved in that, but you know what? They might get an honorable mention.
You never know.
You never fucking know. We'll be back soon. Enjoying the off season. Hope everyone's having a great summer as well.
Yeah, enjoy the playoffs, man. Don't let these weird fucking ratings people talk about stupid shit because it's not real.
No, yeah, agreed.
This is an amazing finals.
And yeah, once again, like we're dropping that NFT on Thursday. We'll throw it up on our Twitter account, and if you can support or if you're interested, thank you. And just thanks everyone who's been checking us out on Spotify lately.
I appreciate the shit out of it, man. Thank you.
Some good shit. I believe that's everything.
I think that's it.
Okay. Let's go Raptors.